All right, so a little bit of what happened. A lot of people already know what happened. What day was that? We're at Clean Culture, May 10th. It's May 10th?
I don't know. It's last week.
I don't know, whatever. 2 weeks ago. Car was doing great after the FDF. That was the first time actually driving this car with an angle kit. Was running just a regular GK Tech add-on for the longest time for almost 2 years. Running with it for 2 years. So we put a angle kit, wide body. I was actually didn't want to cut the quarter because we have a perfect quarter panel for the 240, but I said I don't want to cut it until someone door me or rip me off, whatnot. But so we did that, and the unfortunate happened. So now we have 1 week to finish.
It's not even. We have 4 days.
We have 4 days. We have 4 days. Me and Hunter switch. My neck's still actually hurting. I'm gonna do the wiring on the bus, and he's gonna do this, and hopefully he'll knock it out. So, you know, we all sign up for this. It happens. I was following John Jagara, and I don't know what happened, but he hit the wall, and it was too late for me to kind of like
dodge
the car. But yeah, it's all good. You know, we're right away. David, appreciate it. We got a shell. Actually, we're gonna swap everything to another S14 shell with cage. But for now, we just need to get it running. And he hooked me up. The very next day, I went back to DC and picked up the S15 kit from 2F Performance. So that's what we're doing. We're converting it.
And Brian painted it like the day
Brian
after.
from DSW Studio. Did I say that right?
Raw dot studio.
Let me verify.
Dot raw studio.
Dot raw studio?
I don't know.
Dot raw studio.
See?
So Brian, he said before he get deployed, he'll take care of it because he literally just finished painting the over fenders, and you know. But the car ran great. I mean, I'm actually like after 3-4 laps, I got comfortable with it, and that's when I hit John. But
it still ran good afterwards, right?
It ran, and I was able to drive all day, even with the bent suspension. So right now we're running GK Tech, fully adjustable in the rear. The other chassis will, what are we going? Fortune or Yellow Speed? Which one?
I don't know yet.
We don't know yet, whichever. Aaron was able to get this back to spec with the alignment, so it should be good to go. We didn't really, the subframe didn't really get hit. It's just the frame itself. That's done. So we're cutting that up today. Walmart's cutting that up.
Reed took a look at it, and
yeah, Reed said that you know, we're really just paying for cosmetic at this point. You know, we'll see once we cut the rear end, see how the fitment is. I don't even care. I just want to drive. After that,
so we're tubing the rear, right?
Tubing the rear, yeah. That's really all we're doing there. And I mean, what I'm gonna do after this year, when to swap everything over to the other shell, we're cutting the chassis right here. So when we're doing all the testing for the swap kit, we have the front clip up to the tunnel.
You're cutting what?
We're cutting the whole thing. We're cutting this up.
Why?
To test engines.
What engine?
Any engine, any swap. Mortec 4200, any swap. So Hunter will get to it, we'll be done with this hopefully today, right? Like before lunch? Before lunch.
It's 11 o'clock.
Right, we get going there. Not that bad. I got a fresh one up there. What I would do is cut it here before the frame and cut it here. Then we can test the other one.
Oh, breaking the bash bar you made.
It actually held up pretty good. Couple that.
Only that side? Oh yeah.
This side's actually straight.
Not bad.
And then another crumple zone is right there.
I didn't even see that. That's the
how
worst
you want
part.
Yeah, that's how you want it crumpled though. You don't want it to bend the whole chassis sideways.
Right.
out. Alright, so we're probably gonna try fitting body kit now.
At the bottom, you have to cut right here. Right here. This. See this bolt hole? We're probably gonna cut it here first, right in front of it.
Alright.
That like reach up to here. Bottom. So cut it like that and then boom. Let's see if it fit real quick.
Yep.
I don't think it will though. Hold it at the very end. Just a little bit of gap
For right now.
for now. Maybe like this. Continue cutting. Bottom. Like it fits.
Have you seen Ant-Man?
Have you filled any goals?
Don't. Assessing where I need to cut while letting both of the saws cool down. No good?
No good.
No good. Trunk is out.
Yay.
Was an S14.
Now it's gonna be 14.5. Wait, are y'all making a plate for the bottom?
Yeah.
Or it's just gonna be a hole?
We're gonna cut it back to where we can have like a nice plate put on it. We're gonna put tube. Tube around here, just like that, so a U shape. We're gonna have an upper 1-inch tube going around, so that way it can hold the top half of the body kit and then the trunk lid.
Everything's cut.
Everything's cut. We're just mocking it up. What you think, Casey?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This needs to be trimmed like that. Trim a little bit here and there. Hold this still before it falls off of here.
Are these wider?
No,
There's, what is it, 75 too?
apparently 75. At least the wheels, the offset, I'm gonna put them taillights on first because I don't want to crack it right now.
Probably gonna have somehow need to pull. This is the good side, so we have to pull that this way a little bit. This new way is good.
I went ahead and chopped
this
up the
way.
rest of the rear. This side's completely gone, passenger side. We just mocked up the whole rear end so that way we can make sure it's all straight. Start working on the U-shaped bar for the lower half.
Might have to put the plates first.
Yeah, I'm still gonna measure it all out for the bends, see what I need, and then after that we're gonna figure out a way to support up top here so that way we can support the trunk and support the sides, the rear half of the kit, and yeah.
It just looks weird without the wing.
Okay,
Looks good though.
so I'm picking
Better than what it was.
I'll figure out the other shell with the cage. Yeah.
Yes, so next day, today's Tuesday, we're leaving. Last day, we got 2 days. So I rushed my wheel rack for Dominion Raceway. Now I'm finishing it. Aaron happened to see a crack on my weld because I used this rack without finishing it. I didn't add the gussets and everything else, so now I have a crack I need to fix. That's on me, I needed it. But yeah, so today, Hunter came in early, worked at 8:30.
Which is what time he works.
Yeah, and he welded the end part of it, so that's welded. Just see how bad it is? This whole shock door shifted that way. This move right here, that's why that other shell.
But it's still good as far as like...
It can be driven, I mean like, you know, I mean, same thing just happened to calling at Hyperfast. The other shell though, we're probably still gonna convert to S15, which I like to anyways, but we're probably gonna have to either add an overflare.
This looks weird without the wing right now. I mean,
I got the bumper here. We're gonna try it out for this.
we're just
bumper.
rushing anyways, kind of.
Yeah, we have no time. So I just want to get it back on the road, complete, semi-complete for this event.
So weird. It looks like what is the BMW that's short?
That's why everybody said 389.
Yeah.
So this is deflection, like I said.
Yeah.
If you bend it to 92, if you want to bend it at 90, I will go 95.
Yeah, at that point I was good.
But because you bend it at 93,
Mm-hmm.
so if you go 90, bend it at like a 45 degree, I won't even maybe do. Let's say at 45, I would do a 47.
Yeah.
On a 90, I always do 5 degree more. That's just how I do this. I don't know last time I used this machine.
We had to replace it because it hasn't been used in so long. Just mocking up the bar, seeing where we need to cut since the frame's not evenly cut. It's on me, but I can make it work.
I believe you can MIG weld this now.
But I'd rather have it already.
Do that first. You got less gap. It looks crooked. Oh, the whole car is crooked. I'm not saying anything. Can you eyeball it?
I eyeballs it.
Bubble doesn't lie, right? From this angle, the right side is super high.
What do we have?
There's a lot of stuff to do on this thing. So we'll just have to shape it a little bit right here. The kit.
Fuel cell go right here. Yeah, in my dreams, I'm not putting fuel cell on this shell. Before you make a bracket, the mount, we need to like put the spacers you had on the rear bumper to level up.
Yeah.
Because right now you can see like crooked.
Well, it's not sitting on there right because I'm gonna have to trim. I'm gonna have to trim out a little bit right here.
Mark it now. I'm gonna hold it. Now you compromised our support, Hunter. No, you just needed like, you don't need a lot.
Yeah, I'm just getting the general area.
How far you need to go in?
Probably about 1/8 of an inch.
Just do half. Just cut half. Ready?
Yep, when you are.
Nice. Yeah, fresh bumper.
Aaron finished my reservoir, babe.
Oh my god.
Good thing it's already broken.
So, Hunter finished the rear part with the battery. You just gotta add the, what do you say you're gonna add?
The battery mounts.
Oh, that. So we got battery. Wish you would put it somewhere close in front, but it was too late. By the time he got done, I'm like, it's okay. This car only gonna be running this year.
This year?
Yeah, that's it. So
What do
you
you
swap
mean?
everything over.
Oh, I thought you meant like.
He's gonna add the bar here. Typically, we'll add a tab, so if we get hit, we can just replace that. But since we're really in a rush, we're just gonna make a loop here and be done with it. Same thing on the other side. And we're gonna make 1-inch tube right here to support the rear end, as well as tube for here for the bracket.
This is this week, right? Before we go.
Everything, yeah. That's
Oh,
why we
okay.
got like
'Cause
tomorrow
I
and
was-
Thursday. So
I guess-
hopefully, I'm gonna be able to get done. So I put this wood here just to test fit the trunk. I don't think we can put the bumper in. It's too heavy. Yeah, it's too heavy right now to mock it up.
Something gonna support that to make it even.
The quick release. gonna make it to where when you lay it down it's perfect. Now I'm just trying to see how far I can fish the other. We can't really put the bumper right now because it's too heavy. Let's see.
Oh yeah, will it? Cause
Oh no! Look.
isn't it technically for S14?
Dang, I need an S15 bumper.
Yeah.
Dude.
Dang.
Well, we can cut. Nah. More spindle.
Dang, we can't even run a bumper?
It's painted. It looks like I have a bumper.
No, it doesn't.
Mike, can I borrow your bumper? That's guess we don't have a bumper. Now you guys know if you're converting to S15 rear using the 2F performance conversion kit, you have to run an S15 rear bumper. You can't use an S14.
They're probably like, no shit.
Yeah, no shit. I didn't know that.
How bad is it? Like, I
With
couldn't
the
see.
gap.
Just run the gap. See?
Yeah, it's too short back here.
You just need a tab. Why are you guys smiling? I mean, that's crooked.
This
It's
thing's like,
slide it to your side a little bit. Okay. How about that?
yeah, it goes over the corner.
He does a little bit too. But does it clip to the fender?
No, it doesn't. But hold up.
What up? So Hunter been knocking out everything in this car while resting my neck. Well, honestly, I wasn't. I was working on some other work.
Let's recognize the fact that
Yeah, Hunter came in at 7:30 yesterday and came at left like around 8:30 last night.
Yeah.
And today as well, he came at 7:30 just so he can knock this out. When we installed the GK Tech in the car, we didn't touch the suspension because why, right? But it has a GK Tech. There's the knuckle is like a drop knuckle, so technically it sits lower. Now we have gonna rub. It's gonna rub now. Oh my goodness! It's about an inch lower.
it's still 75.
I mean, I don't think it's gonna ruin the alignment that much if I don't feel like realigning this car. We gotta go. We gotta load up tonight or this afternoon. Matter of fact, Hunter just fixing the bash bar and he already wired the lights. It's done. I'm not gonna paint it.
And it's gonna be raining.
And it's gonna be superly raining.
Supposedly. Oh, did you guys figure out the trunk? No.
Mamika, so most of these skin for the trunk, they do flex. So when we had the trunk on, it's pointing up. So what we're gonna do is like put a plate underneath of it and just bolt it down. I know it's tacky, but I mean the whole car is
Tacky.
Have put in a full, what you call it, frame, reframe the rear, and crash corners, crumple zone.
We're supposed to make that quick disconnect, but we're really running out of time. I mean, obviously we gotta leave like tonight.
Same thing with the rear bash bar. It's just gonna be welded straight on.
That's the last one you gotta do, right?
Bash bar,
Yeah.
that's it.
Yeah.
Bash bar and I think.
Oh, let's look at our
you
list.
ready? Yeah, you ready? Jacking point, trunk lid. That's
Rear bumper support.
Just one last thing. That way there's a support in the back of this. Because right now the only thing holding the whole conversion is this part right here.
Where's the bash bar gonna go?
Then you're gonna add one right here. That way it can be held right here too. This side is rubbing. Oh yeah, it's definitely rubbing. Right here. It looks good though. Fitment's on point. Crack right here too. There you go. This is how we fix crack around here. There you go. Yeah. No.
What happened to that?
Hit it.
This is the happy ending, right?
We have no bumper. I've not trimmed it yet.
I know.
I did a great job. We finished it 3 days, within 3 days, technically. So we're leaving tomorrow. I just gotta trim the bumper. He already marked everything. Lastly, you gotta do is cut the trunk lid hole to mount the quick release, and that's it.
Finished bash bar, finished the rear bumper support.
You remember what you finished?
That's about all I remember off now. Oh, this morning I was finished off the crash corners and then wired up the tail lights.
Hunter knocked it out, babe. Hunter knocked it out.